All right, we are going to discuss 1.04 denotation and connotations. And I'm sure you have talked about that before. And it's just talking about maybe like the dictionary definition of a meaning versus the deeper level meaning that a word can have. And we see a lot of that in poetry and other literature. All right. So again, I am putting instructional videos. I'm linking them to your pacing guide that is in my Bitmoji panel on Buzz. And then I'm also putting them on your a daily agenda in Buzz as well. Okay. So again, I think these are real helpful if you can't make the Google Meets. But even if you make the Google Meet and you don't still understand the assignment, they're very short. So make sure that you are checking out the videos. All right. Going to denotations and connotations. Again, the first one, blank one, is the lesson, and the second one is where you submit the assignment. Okay, so we're going to determine the meaning of a word or phrase by examining patterns of words. All right. And for the assignment, let's take a sneak peek at that. We're going to write synonyms for words provided within this lesson's interactive exercise, and then you'll explain your choices for each of the synonyms you choose. Okay, so that sounds easy enough. So synonym, think of synonym, same, okay? So synonym is a word that means the same or nearly the same as another word. And then antonym means opposite. So if you think anti is against, okay? So we are looking at synonyms here. Let's take a sneak peek at the assignment. So we're going to choose synonyms to replace the bold words in the sentences below. And then we're going to explain why we chose those words. Okay, so we can't just say what word we're going to use to replace it, or we're just going to get a 50%. We need to say what word we replaced it with and why we thought that was an appropriate, a good example, or a good option for a replacement for that word. Your example. All right. However, in a year that saw the social networking juggernaut, Facebook, turn a profit for only the first time, it was not clear whether Twitter could achieve financial independence from its venture capital investors. Okay, so a synonym for juggernaut, since it's bold, is powerhouse. Okay, and that definitely makes sense there. And then here's the person's explanation. I chose the word powerhouse because the original word juggernaut indicates that Facebook forcefully took over the social networking industry. I wanted to use a word to indicate power, powerful success. All right. So that's what you need to do. What you're going to replace it with and why you thought it was a good replacement. All right. So you're doing that for versatility, iconic, dissemination, platform, and drive. Look at the grading rubric. Okay, so again, you're only going to get half credit if you just do the synonyms. So we need the synonyms and the explanations. And again, we also need to use correct spelling and grammar. All right, use complete sentences, use proper capitalization and spelling. Don't give me something like you're texting me. All right. And just a reminder, if I go print to print, I can save that assignment in my Google Drive. So I'll just hit save, and then I'll have to go into my Google Drive and retrieve it, open it, and then I can type right on this worksheet. And that's what you can submit. If you hit save instead of print, you can use a Microsoft Word document and do the exact same thing. Type on there. Okay. Again, if you use a Google Doc, make sure you have already shared your English folder with me so I can view it. Or, if you're doing it individually, make sure you give me permission to view it. All right. Then you're just going to go through the short lesson. All right. So there's a short video, how words can have various meanings. So make sure you check that out. I'm not going to play it on here. It will probably lag. So check that video out in your own time. All right. And, words can be different parts of speech depending how you use them. So examples, love, loving, lovely, lovingly. So it can be a noun, a verb, adjective, or an adverb. All right. And it might change the words a little bit. Okay. So again, you have another um, exercise to go through here. Do that because you may possibly see something show up, on your quizzes and stuff that look exactly like that. All right, and then again, here's the assignment and the rubric for you we've already looked at. But again, click on the assignment, go to print or save, and then you can work right off of that document.